So you guys probably click the link and check out the 1-year review on this Lightning Strike. Had it for 1 year, well, a little bit over a year, like a year and a month, but not too bad. Had my issues with it. You can see there's not too much the durability on the actual kayak itself is great. It's sturdy plastic, it's hard, it's thick, it's not soft like some other kayaks, you know, the holes are kind of thin. So that's one thing that I did like about it so far. The drive kind of sucks when you get it. You have to upgrade to these fins. And these are just the ST fins, they're not the turbo fins, which are extra long. The rudder too, the rudders kind of makes it, doesn't turn very sharp, kind of takes wide turns, so there's that. The one thing too, the stability of the kayak itself is really good. It floats really well, it's stable, you can stand up in it. If you do stand up in it though, water does come up in here, comes up to the drive hole. If you don't have this, anytime that you don't have this sit in that hole, if you have this up here, water will come in through there. So here's this short clip. I'm paddling the kayak. I'm not going that fast, not too rough out there, and water's just coming in. So that's kind of a bummer thing too, you know. Water just keeps coming in, and if that hatch is not sealed right or sealed off properly, that means a lot of water could be getting inside of your kayak, slowing you down, making it more weight for you. So yeah, I recently had the fin break on me. You could see the rod actually broke from inside the sprocket there. So that happened to me, and I was actually out in La Jolla when it broke, and I was a few miles offshore. I had to paddle back. I still didn't give up on fishing. I still fished, but I still had to paddle back. The other thing about this kayak too, the one thing too, is that it's the big surf. Like if you go out in big surf, you just get water washed all up on here, and a lot of times it just comes right in, even though it has this gasket. And the tray, like a lot of times my tray would just fill up with water. I try to add this like little extra gasket on there, like a little layer, you know, just something to help it, but it doesn't really help. I don't know if maybe the straps need to get tightened or something. I don't know about that. The speed of the kayak is kind of slow. I did upgrade to the fins. It did give me a little bit more speed, but either way, it's just it rides like a Cadillac, and you're gonna be slow on this thing. So that's just something else, something to look into. I know some people do get the other fins for these. They come out, I believe, about down to here. The actual turbo fins. These are the ST fins. The other thing is, as far as like the way stuff is built on this kayak, I've had an issue here where I lost the nut for that, and I had to put something in there. I lost the nut. I have the screw, and you can see, and the water gets in through there too a little bit. It doesn't want to sit right sometimes. It doesn't want to go all the way down. Push it in. Another thing too with the seat is I found out that if you don't put these little rubbers in there, those little cushions, the metal from the seat will just ride on the plastic, and you'll get it messed up like it is right there. I don't know if you guys can, let me try to, you can see it's kind of rubbed on it a little bit. I'll show you this side. I lost my foam out of there, so gotta put a little bit more. Stuff like that. And if you look, like, some of the screws on the track are starting to get a little rust on them. I don't know if the camera's gonna catch it or not. Some of them are starting to get a little bit of corrosion. I'm sure some of you guys see my videos. I'm usually out there in the salt. You can see on some of these ones right here, you can kind of see some of that rust. And I always wash this thing off, rinse it off, wash it like maybe once a month. I'll scrub it down, use some Dawn soap and scrub it down, scrub the pads, because stuff like that gets stained on it. Fish blood stains it, squid, any kind of stuff on here, just it gets stained pretty easily on this foam stuff. As far as the seat goes, it's not, I mean, it's okay, it's comfortable, it works, the seat works okay. I use a big cushion. I use a big cushion on it, and you can see here too some of the wear that's happened on the seat, or it's just wear. Like I said, this is a year, had it for a year. Usually mostly salt, we mostly hit up the salt, so there's that. I like the fact that it has all these tracks. You can add a lot of different accessories for doing different types of fishing. You can add other stuff, you know. I had a fish finder on there. I rolled in the surf and it broke the fish finder, broke the rudder. Had to replace the rudder already. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's a decent kayak. I like a lot of the features that it has. Just maybe if it was a little faster. This hatch seems to be lifting up, like around this lip. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm gonna try to put the camera down there. You guys can see that it's kind of lifted up. It's got a little hump right here, and it's got a hump on almost every middle part. So I don't know if maybe I should have put another screw in the middle of them and all those, you know, like one here, one here. Just put more screws down, or maybe the gasket's messed up. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. Here's the back tracks. It's a flag mount that I had. So yeah, it's durable. As far as like the steering goes, you can see where it's kind of been eating into the plastic right there. You can see it's kind of scratched up. The other thing I wanted to talk about is their customer service. I had actually ordered a new sprocket with the mast, and I'll show that little picture. You guys can check it out. But yeah, I ordered that deal with the sprocket here, and it's supposed to have the mast in it, and they sent me just the extra large mast for the turbo fin, which is really long. You can't use it at all. So they sent me that instead of sending me the actual part that I ordered. Then they said that I ordered that part, but they still didn't send out the sprocket. So I'm asking about the warranty. Obviously a lot of people have been complaining about the mast breaking on these drives. And I was out in the middle of the ocean, La Jolla. I mean, there's no trees, there's no rocks, I didn't hit nothing. I was out in the middle of the ocean and it just broke. And that was the first time that I've had any problems with this. You can see here my thing, it says sprocket and mass together. They never ship together. Here's the email from the lady at the office. Just kind of incredible, these messages, you know, not really helping out at all. I hope this helps some of you guys out, and hope this helps you guys out. You guys can use this review, you know. I'm not sponsored by Lightning, I'm not paid by Lightning, nothing like that. So just an honest review on their product.